as I fuck with a blanket heavily to get comfy. So, I think... we do have a thing right here. So last time we discovered that well, at the very least, the missile launcher There we go. Could unlock some doors that we had seen but hadn't been able to open. Not going to complain about more nanogel. Yeah, we actually have a fair amount in clusters. I think the mediums are 250 and the smalls are 100. So it's interesting that there are no enemies here so far. Also interesting is that the water has a hell of a lot of cooling ability, apparently, as we just don't generate heat here. Getting out of the water is a little bit awkward, but... as I fuck all of that up. Wasn't too bad. Oh, an improvement to the blood bloom. Hmm? Ooh. Hmm. Give me just a sec. Sorry about that. My hand's kind of bugging me. Well, if we do this, we can whip that or one of these. Okay, so this is the only way we're seeing forward. Turning down the volume ever so slightly.
I need to bring this part back to the ship.
Oh. So what enemy type is this going to turn on? Because the prior one turned on the exploding heads, which were, sheer misery to deal with. This one's almost assuredly gonna turn something on. With the question being, will it be before or after we have access? Looks like the answer's gonna be... Ah, there we go. Well, no, those don't do anything. But mostly I just wanted to come back here to save. Although, I do notice that I have enough stuff to grab another level. I have enough for another level after that, but by using our consumables, but I don't remember if those were there before, but honestly, with the pain wheel, they're not, the pain that they were before. So, there's something right above us. Looks like we want to just keep going up. The weird thing, sometimes we can double jump out of that, and sometimes we can't. Yeah, just these things. Oh wait, no, we need to go to the left anyway. Those things definitely make some horrifying noises, but those were there before as well. Oh, fuck you, game. You're going to give them stupid fucking contact damage. And make them that reactive. Got it. Also, I hate that those things have more HP now. But, upside, here's our save point. I will say I do find it amusing that it's following in fine and well-established Metroid and Metroid-like games, and having the additions and modifications be super annoying. Tragically. Most games did not follow in the path of ESA in that regard. were other than the certain things being cut off and that not being noted on your map. Most of the additions weren't the most annoying goddamn thing possible.
I'm trying to remember a song.
Scared the hell out of me.
Something about birds.
Do you sing? Me? Nah, I don't like my voice much. Charlie and Astrid used to sing all the time, though. I'd help with the lyrics. And we had this one song about birds, all the type of birds.
I can't remember how it goes. I always wanted a pet bird. A gold tune. Or cockatiel. Something bright. But Gammy said no way. She's worried it'll fly up in her vents and get lost. Maybe I'll take a nap. Maybe I'll take a nap.
So that's one of the people that we have seen many a time here at the crash site, but aside from Roper, that's the first time we've seen any of them. Okay, so we can get up here. That might be worthwhile. I know if this actually leads anywhere, I can't take it, but...
Heavy little thing, aren't you? Come, wobble over. Say hello.
Hello? You're not one of the crew? No, I came for the mushroom stew. They share freely despite a terrible lack of provisions, a kindness I will someday repay. Stew? Yes, well, stew is something of a hobby for me. I make a decent stew myself, rabbit or dozy-do or flinchhawk, but I'm always looking for new concepts. I brought my own ladle. And you? Are you a bounty hunter, Little Blue? You shouldn't tell me if you are. You should keep it to yourself. I'm not. Splendid. Well done. I won't have to kill you. I like how nobody that we have met likes bounty hunters. This is my home, my world, my poor broken moon. I am Saemund now, Jezico in the past. I'm an indifferent stranger, a doting brother, a revolutionary, a tatter, a mossy iron anchor. Why do I have a feeling that these are going to be fucking either references or like a... I don't fucking know. A third of a soul. Okay.
Perhaps I'll see you out and about in the world.
Another part? Perfect. Is it the right one? Is it the right one? Well, there's no right one. Just whatever we manage to make right. Whatever's close enough, we can rig it up. Can I sleep now? I'm tired. Sure, of course. I get so tired lately. We actually went up ahead and set up a tent for you. Figured we'd have it ready this time. Over by the others, not too far. I'll show you. It's fine here, thanks.
Good night, Roper.
Oh. Sleeping on the ground again. I guess it must be comfortable.
Well, we have no idea what the hell's going on with our dead suit. It is what it is. We apparently sleep for a while, though. May I examine you? Nothing invasive, it'll only take a moment. I guess so. Close your eyes. There. That's all. What'd you do? I took a sample of dust from your suit. While the static field seems to have no effect at lower altitudes, it still leaves a subtle residue on our clothing and our skin. I like to collect regular samples from the crew and from Gambler. I thought it best to include you now as well. More information is always useful, or at least feels useful even when it's not. I actually hoped, not knowing the material of your suit, for some unique interaction, something new. Did you find anything like that? At a glance, nothing unusual. Not making the progress I'd hoped. I suppose I'm flailing. I assumed by the time we repaired Gambler, I'd come up with some clever way to navigate the field. But I don't know any more now than I did the day of the crash. I don't even know how to begin to know. I study the problem, turn the possibilities in my head. Sometimes I feel near a good thought. I sense I'm approaching something, some trick in the pattern, and then it's gone. It's beyond me. Math is beyond me.
I'll have to be smarter. There's no choice.
Watch your step. There's junk on the floor. I keep meaning to clean up.
Same. What do you do? I'm considering noses. Specifically a new nose from a new face. I haven't settled on one yet. Well, I have settled several times, but then I'll bolt up in the middle of the night feeling strange and all unsettled again. You could just copy the same nose you have now. That's the sort of thing I'm trying to avoid. There's an infinite variety of interesting shapes. Why default to some lame replication of this body? I'm creating an entirely new self. Which is why, like your current self, it's also white. And like your current self, it's also going to have green hair. It should be a liberating experience. This is my first body. This broken thing I'm inside of. It's my given self, my first home. 78 years in this body. A long time. Not especially. I was given a name with my given body. Dear-Hearted Raven. It's my legal, registered name. The thing is, I like my name. I like my body too. It suits me. No way you can repair yourself? No. I'm destroyed. I'll fall apart soon. I have to be something else. I know the lips I want at least, the line of the smile, and I have a feel for the chin. A profile is important. The chin needs to be just so. On the whole, I'm satisfied with the lower half of the face, but not the nose. Nothing looks right. What about ears? Ears? As soon as you put any thought into it, ears become a problem. Doesn't matter how you line them up, they either stick out too far or lay too flat. They're too large or too small. Next day, the same ears in the same position might have an entirely opposite effect. Ears are impossible. Let's forget ears for now. I'll have to decide on a nose first
Nothing
anyway.
works without a nose as the anchor. What's your nose look like?
Fucked if we know.
I don't have a nose.
No.
Only 2 holes. 2 little nostrils flat on my face.
Really?
Not really. I'm kidding.
So, I suggest we return to pathbreaking after this. The slow stretch seems best. I was born a pathbreaker. Don't look it, do I? That was years ago, not like these days. Smooth ships dragging back and forth to pattern resorts. As with the government then, helping push our frontiers in the wildest echo spaces. We had such teeth. Nothing I'm proud of course. You? You ever pathbreak, sister? Did I ask you that? I'm not a ship. Oh yes, so you say. Interesting though these conversations are, I get the feeling I'm not going to get much useful out of this. Oh, hey. By virtue of spending not all of our stuff,
Fine day, Drifter.
we should have enough crap to get... Ooh. Shit. So what do I want? Yes.
Boom.
I really feel like the most important item here is the core.
Thanks, buddy.
And we do not have enough for anything else. So, that's fine.
Come here.
Prepare yourself for something. Are you prepared? Yes. Here we go. It will probably do the goddamn it. It's pretty. Yeah, it's not going to show anything. It's all internal. But I like my work to lurk. Lurk! I like my work to lurk. Look a certain way. What does it do? Your gun arm thingy. It'll eliminate overheating, at least reduce it. Use one of Raven's old bloater cores to guard the crystals. Had to arrange them in the casing so they'd slot into your suit the right way. That was a tricky part. Matilda helped with the growth assumptions, the equations for the rate of burn and stuff, but I did the rest myself. You'll let me know if it works. Yes. Thank you. Might not work at all. Well, you know, I'm kind of an idiot. Okay, so I don't need to be that quick. Yeah, it doubles. I enjoy building things, working with metals and wires and circuits, but I'm no good at it. Majority of my creations don't work correctly, or work correctly then fall apart immediately. It's always been like that. Seems like with Raven and Roper and Gambler to teach me, all these literal geniuses around, it seems like it's something I should be able to learn. That's why I keep at it, I guess.
I really do enjoy it. The feeling of piecing things together. Maybe this time I made something useful?
Yep. Not for the way we are currently spec'd out, mind. But if we were more melee focused, abso-fucking-lutely. I'm not using that very frequently. Yeah, I guess that's a decent, Oh, we actually might be able to get up here. I think we can get up here if nothing else. So that might be intended as a return route. Saw a ghost yesterday, maybe. I was out exploring, and I know, not safe, never do it again. On the way back, I noticed these puddles, the rain puddles past the west turrets. And I was thinking how weird these particular puddles are. Been through there 50 times, got my shoes muddy 50 times in those puddles. They never dry up, even if it never rains. They're always the same exact puddles, 3 big puddles. You seen them? One shaped sort of like a heart. I've seen puddles. These puddles are weird. I thought maybe it was to do with the water table, just water seeping up, and that's why they never dry out, but something fell off. Decided to experiment. You stomp them, it's normal like any other puddle ever. Then you have to really pay attention. You watch close afterward. The water stills itself. Stills itself? Settles too quick, you know. There's a will to it. Just a slight bit too fast after you stomp. Toss a pedal. Pedal? A pebble. The ripples die out. The water goes calm. Like it wants to be calm. It tries to play it off like it's normal, but it's not at all. Must be bored if I'm staring at puddles, right? But that's what I did. I scooted back enough so they'd ignore me. Got a book out and pretended I was reading. I watched those puddles for 2 hours. That's when I saw a ghost. No, it wasn't ghost, not like a dead person ghost, but it was still neat. Peeked up from the water a few inches, looked around, and slipped back under. It's a funny little dude. Puddle ghost. Some energy, some intelligence, maybe an animal, who knows? Gambler says people don't have souls, only ships have souls, so there's no such thing as a human ghost. Gambler's a ship. I think she's teasing, but I don't know. I might be a ghost. Nah, you don't sound like a ghost. I might be anything. Maybe you're a cat? You'd be a calico. A stringy old calico with a notch in her ear. That was my cat when I was little. Miss Prescott Christmas. She is mean, but I liked her. So we actually have a few ways to go. A few options available to us. I am going to take the one that is the most promising in terms of getting us a second ship part. By which I mean, of course, a second ship part today, a third ship part overall. God, I love the pain wheel. A lot of it's just the fact that we still have mobility after it. I don't want to waste those things inadvertently. Or... inadvertently is not the right term. Unnecessarily. I mean, I thought there was nothing up there originally, but maybe there was a path over here. Ah. So we wouldn't have been able to come up from below anyway.
Gambler needs this.
So a certain part of me also is sitting here going, this is the dumbest one to grab at this point in time because it's right next to the fucking ship. We can grab it fucking anytime. I do like how those little frog things are basically aggressive, even though we can't interact with them in the slightest.
Make sure you try it out in a real actual combat situation. Make sure you try it out in a real actual combat.
I'll help you.
I know you'd like to, but I don't see how. This isn't a problem you can carry on your back.
Fine.
Need something? Just checking in. You okay, Bill? Fairly okay. Doing, Bill? Nothing. Nothing? I'm writing a poem in my head. You're a poet? Sure am. I thought so. You did? Yuck. I noticed the way you looked at things around you. Weeds and scrap metals and tree stumps and other things. You look at things the way a poet looks at things. You have curious eyes, so I assumed you were a poet. That's 3. Any trouble finding it? No. It's what we need, so thanks. You want to get some sleep now, right? You always sleep after you bring back a part. Sleep does sound nice. Go ahead, then. I'm supposed to sleep on the ground, right? In the dirt? I mean, I thought you liked sleeping on the ground. It's fine. I'm just kidding.
Sometimes I like to joke around.
Right.
Good night, Roper.
Good night, Blue.
Hmm? So when we get the last one and fall asleep, then everybody's going to have disappeared, right?
Aye. Little Bloom.
Interesting texture to the stew today. Chalky strangeness in the broth, quite a departure. Bill must be experimenting with the herbs. I try to remain open-hearted to every stew every day, of course. But this will take some thought. I'd love to hear your impressions. I don't eat. At all? How terrible for you. I require no assistance in myself, but I'm grateful for the option. Over the years, I've tucked away a number of spices, some exceedingly rare. Goose string, hammerglock, even a jar of red puccini. Authentic puccini. I believe Bill's talent's well suited to muscular flavors. Yes, it's decided. On the next visit, I'll bring the puccini.
You can at least enjoy the aroma, I hope. It's a punch in the eye. Looking to trade?
More, I'm curious if anything has been added. Here's the answer is
Looks like you're having fun.
no. Yeah, okay, so we can't talk to her. So, are you sure you don't know who you are? No idea at all? Nope.
Hello.
May I ask what happened to your legs? They broke in the crash? I was thrown against a console. Rather not talk about it. Does it hurt? Bill made splints. I have tonics for the pain, crutches to walk. Broken, but alive. Must hurt, though. Some days are worse than the others. Try some tea. Tea? You should sit in your favorite chair and drink ginger tea. And read a book, too. That'll help. Cheer you up, maybe. Yeah, that'd be fine, except there's no tea left. No books I haven't read 3 times, and the only decent chair I know of is the rocker in my quarters. Quarters that remain dark, stuffy, and unpowered. Besides, I have to keep my mind on the work. Well, I am curious about what is here. It looks like we can't go through there. That's fine. We should be able to go up on that. I believe that we have the stuff we need to come over here. Still have no fucking clue what we need here. I have no idea how to get to that, and I'm not real sure what it points to. Same with why those two aren't connected, even though I know we've been through there. Oh, this might be here. Yeah, because this was where the birds flying back and forth were. Looks like this stuff might be finished. Actually, I think I'm gonna head to this, because there's no fucking parts there. And we've been productive today. We're, 40 minutes in and we have 2 parts. I know it's just a timing thing, but I really wish I could get the timing on that down.
It's you.
Did you see the ship over there? It's Hector's ship. So, Hector must be close. Hector? Told you I'm a fugitive, right? Hector, he's the one who's hunting me. I knew him from before. We worked for the same family, and he's been tracking me since it happened. He's gonna kill me, probably, or else drag me back and let them rip me to pieces. That's his job. Can I help? What? Look, Hector's tough, but he's slow. I'll keep running, keep out of sight. Eventually I'll find a ship of my own, get some distance between us. I just need to get off this moon. How'd you end up here? I needed money. There's this guy at the port on Dalway. He kept talking about treasure, valuable tech we could salvage if we came out here. If we found Lorien. It was a secret tip. Nobody else knew, so it'd be for all for us. I'd get a share too. He said it was only fair. Then I'd have enough to hide out in luxury. I'd never have to worry about Hector or the Devonians ever again. Then you crashed? Right. As soon as we got here, the whole ship dropped. Guy from Dalway? His neck broke. He's dead now. Sorry. Yeah, he was decent. I liked him.
I'm an android. That's how I survived. My neck doesn't snap so easy.
There's a camp nearby. They have a ship.
I know. The gambler. I know all about that. I followed the one with the beard. Stayed things out a couple days.
You could join them. I'm helping with repairs.
No thanks.
I guess understandably a bit weary.
I see you there, sludge drone. Rumbling close to rob my pieces. A warning! Keep a distance, far and calm, else I lose 1,000 torpedoes.
You have 1,000 torpedoes? In fact, I don't. It was a lie of self-defense. I haven't a single weapon. Cheap for luxury, not war. You're free to plunder, rip me to skeleton, unwind my innards. I can only appeal to you as a fellow traveler of the deep stars. I ask that you leave me whole. Of course. Somehow I still don't trust you. Perhaps you're too small to trust. I promise I won't steal your parts. A small promise from a small ship. Did you crash? Obviously I crashed. Why bring it up like that? Why trot it out like it's nothing? Sorry. I suppose you didn't crash? Is that your meaning? A boast? Landed gracefully, did you? I don't remember. Drone ship, a ship your size. Landing is simple. Everything's simple. No passenger to cradle you to pull up and twist around. Twist through the sky with only the limits of metal to consider. By the time I woke, I was inches from the ground. Might possibly have jerked upwards, but dear Hector, whose well-being is my welcome duty, would have turned into jelly by the force of my heroic movement. The most I could hope for was to crash gently, follow pillow to mattress, which I think I achieved, all things said. I'm not a spaceship. No? I'm a person. Hardly. I feel like a person, usually. A boaster and a liar ship. Now, I don't mind a roguish lie on occasion. It's actually endearing. I trust you much more knowing you lie so easily and so openly. You can be friendly from here on if you like. understanding each other as we do. We can sharpen our words on each other, jest and boast a little, relieve the tedium of land life. I'm really not a ship, though. I have arms and legs. Plenty of ships have arms. All those brutes, worker ships, you know, stretching out their little hands to grab up asteroids or whatever it is they do all day. And what you call legs could just as well be landing gear of some sort, perhaps an ornamental nub. Some worlds are rather exotic with their drone design. Can't tell if this is a joke or if you believe it. I can't fly. If I were a spaceship, I could fly. I can't fly either. We're all grounded here. No reason to deny your shiphood, meager as it may be. It was a jest, the crack about your meagerness. Nothing meant by it. Not the snob I play at least I'd rather not be. I strive to accept all creatures as they are in their own moment and state of being with grace and good humor. Whatever your shape, so long as you've no eye for my parts, no scheme to steal my organs, I wish you well. Honestly, I do. Thank you. Most welcome. Can I help you before I leave? I doubt it. Were you badly injured when you crashed? I can bring you replacement parts. Surely not, thank you.
Dented, but unbroken. When the sky clears and Hector returns, he'll tend me. He'll patch me. We'll find the stars again. A kind offer, though. Person or ship, whatever you wish to be. I wish you well.
Ooh. So, I would not have thought. I'm not going to finish that statement. I would not have thought that there was going to be anything up here. But fortunately, the map says there is. Man, there's a lot over here. I was nearly asleep. Oh, sorry. I often rest in the mountains. The tall air helps me think.
Today, I think of death. Death was never meant to be a mysterious passage. We ought to burst from skin in glorious splendor, fully conscious. As our husks seep and bloat and feed the soil, a galaxy of honest love opens before us. No metaphor, no tricky priest words. Forget the gods and their clouded private heavens. We are meant for an eternal reality, a steady and good way of being.
What's that mean?
Perhaps we'll find out someday. Enjoy the air, little blue.
Hmm?
Hello, robot statue.
Interesting.
There's a plant growing out of your head. I think it's neat, actually. It's like a hat. It's very distinguished.
Okay, no, we cannot do that. In some ways, I think it might be faster to go back, via that. But since it's also mostly just going down. Excuse me. I'm not so sure. Yeah, I mean, we're already back here. Ooh, pretty background. Is
Hello?
there...
That you? Come here. Look at this. I found a gun.
Do you know how much a gun like this is worth? No. Well, me either. Hopefully a lot. I'm not even sure it still shoots. I've never used one before. The man I worked for had a few, just for show. They were hanging up on display in the bedroom. One of them looked sort of like this. Never asked how much it cost, but he was rich, so I figure it was a lot. Mr. Devonian, that's the man I worked for. He was the one... I killed him. Is it okay to tell you this? Last night I was confessing to a tree stump. I need to say it out loud. It's okay. I messed up, that's all. I was supposed to take care of Mr. Devonian. He was old, you know. I was supposed to get him out of bed, feed him, change the sheets, all that. It was never a problem. I always did my job, but then I don't remember. They said I fell asleep. It was like I was in a daze, and it was 5 days later, and he had an infection. I'd left him alone in bed for 5 days, and it was too late. He didn't make it. That's sad. I know, and maybe Hector's right to kill me, but I think it's more complicated than
I
that.
feel bad about what happened, but I'm not ready to die. No way I'm dying.
You should hold on to that gun.
For sure. I haven't seen Hector yet. Maybe a bug ate him, but I doubt it. He's probably waiting for the right time. Catch me sleeping, throw me in a bag, haul me back so the family can yell at me and rip my fingers out of the sockets. I always liked Hector, though.
You could reason with him.
He's worked for the Devonians for like 100 years. He's not going to listen. The only thing is to keep moving. If I keep moving, I'll be fine.
So this is ultimately going to end with her having killed Hector,
Won't have
right?
to shoot anybody. This gun's purely for selling. I'm going to buy a new dress when I get off this moon. That's my first stop. Something stupid and expensive. I've never worn a dress before. I've never worn a dress before.
Okay, so we do have a path to the left here. Ooh, more healing. Like, on the one hand, I probably should be a little bit worried about the amount of healing they're giving me, but on the other hand, fuck that noise. More fucking healing, fuck yeah. Wait, what? Oh, I just never tried to... Well, don't I feel like a giant fucking idiot? Actually... No, just going left here is what we want. I want to check this out. Still also want to know what the fuck this is connected to. And I'm not sure it's where we're gonna need to go for the red. But ultimately, I think after we hit this up, red's gonna be the closest to, well, where I think we need to head to hit the red up is gonna be the closest to anything, so. I will say I'm also fairly amused by the fact that we have had precisely 2 encounters of note during the hour that I have been streaming. Okay, so just left through the thing and... keep going left.
Looks like you're having fun.
I'd save if I was at all worried about, you know, being killed by anything, but even with enemies' health seeming to scale with number of things we've returned. I'm just not that concerned. I think... no, up isn't even where we want to go. Oh, those are new. Okay, so I guess we cannot, in fact, go up further. God, I love the pain wheel. Okay. Well, that covers... wait. Okay, we just can't jump off that. Yeah. Okay. No reason to step on these things when I'm at full health. I figured we would actually have gotten far enough away from that for the, big head enemy to, respawn. Actually, I think it's easier. Especially since we have cleared out the boss here. Not that, as I am demonstrating, I really give a shit about anything here. I need to get some more water. I'll be right back. Funny thing is, I think that's probably the third or fourth time that I picked up my thing of water. Noticed it was empty. But this was the first time where it was, you know, while I was in a room where I could actually, where I actually felt comfortable leaving. Yeah, we hadn't used the quick save, or fast travel before. Not quick save. This one doesn't have a head. So where we want to go is right here. I'd forgotten about that swamp, but I guess it's not, doesn't have whatever makes the other swamps, spawn things. So because of the little thing that I used for protection there, that wasn't even dangerous. Well, Adam's tweak, you say? I'm pretty sure this is gonna have a one-directional, No, we've come from this way before. Hmm. Weird. I wonder if this is set up like this to be like a, a challenge room of sorts for before you have double jump, but yeah, I guess that'd be, well, yeah, if you go down, I don't know that that's possible, but mm. Neat. I do like the mix of like natural and artificial, I guess is the... These zones are real pretty. Also, I know we can it really feels like there's should be something, there should be a way down. It might be that there is eventually a way back up. God, I love this weapon. Even without heat, it's pretty good. Which, in a lot of ways, is surprising. So of course now the game is throwing enemies that have a lot of fucking health at us. A large nanogel cluster, huh? This game does a very good job with its sound effects, especially. First part of that is a lot of the fucking enemies have really creepy sound effects associated with them. I'm actually curious. Okay, so Wait, did that? I wasn't really paying attention. It looks like that did, bring down that barrier. Okay. So when we... You know something? I'm willing to go back for, a healing charge, even though I'm... well, I was at full health, but... God, this zone is so pretty in comparison to everything else we have been dealing with here. The butterflies especially. I realize not necessarily the best thing to say in an area where, you know, the butterflies all appear to be dead, but... Oh, fuck you, I was dashing, game. So yeah, that's actually not that bad to get back to. So what's our big enemy gonna be here? Well, shit. Game certainly knows how to, distract me. Oh, fuck you, game. So the interesting thing with the item we have that boosts vigor is I believe that brings with it a corresponding boost to our melee damage, which in this case means our pain wheel. I don't know why I have such a hard time hitting those sometimes. So I am kind of curious how much weaker our physical attacks would be without that thing equipped. The slight delay is definitely fucking with me. The inability to do a quick double jump is really making it difficult to avoid her there. Oh, I thought I was shut down. So the gun uses less charge, well, less ammo, I guess. But I don't know how much less damage it does. A bit, but not like... That was weird. Apparently if you hit this as you're falling, sometimes it just doesn't go off. Neat. And by neat, I certainly don't mean trash. I know it's par for the course with, like, Metroidvanias and such, but... partially because, I mean, doing a fucking... Um... doing bosses is not easy. I'm just never gonna really be in a spot where I want to use that is the issue. Those actually... they last a bit, and they hit pretty hard. I was gonna check Adam's tweak, but I don't know, I just don't feel like it's really likely to be that useful. Backlash will probably be great, especially when I get kind of caught in a loop of... really wish that was not, you know, the slowest fucking animation, or the longest animation lock in the fucking world. Oh, shit. I mean, that was sort of useful. Hmm. I might have enough to get levels sufficient for that. Excuse me. And that's 4 of the 5. And one of the really nice things here is that, unlike some of the other one, well, I guess really just, unlike the first one, where they were a giant dick about where, you were? Honestly, I'm tempted just to be bumping up, Resolve a bit. Because Vigor is gonna get bumped up anyway. That's 500. Okay, so we don't need to kill that many things. It's just a bit annoying to get to anything.
She was Amanda.
Ah, neat. Have you seen her before? The monster? Maybe. They keep attacking me. I don't know why. This one... At the end, a monster, as you say, but once she was a woman. A mechanic, I believe. Amanda was her name. You should know her story. You should know that she was vital and clever and obstinate at times. Resentful, unsatisfied with her life, wasting a sharp mind on dull work, unable to break free. She needed money. Needed to send money back to her child? Husband? Someone important. It wasn't clear. By the time we met, she was disoriented. Someone was sick and beloved and far away, but she couldn't help because she was stuck down here. Here. On my world. She died. I'm not sure how. At some point, she wandered too near to the tunnels. The bug scent infected her. It seeps under the skin and wraps the bones and waits for the end. When the ghost leaves, it takes up what's left behind. It turns bodies to monsters, yes. After she died, Amanda's empty flesh felt the warmth and rose up and wandered. For years, she wobbled and raged.
Better this way. Quiet now. Less confusion this way.
Okay, so, you know, I have to kind of admit here, I think I was probably wrong on my... initial impression. But, he does strike a kind of fucking imposing, figure. So I have no idea how much, life steal this melee thing is supposed to give me, but I do know that the amount that it seems to be giving me is fucking none. And hell, we got a leveled in vigor anyway. So I think other than the missile, these ones that provide allies of some kind are definitely among the stronger ones. I may as well have it on. No reason not to. Who knows? Maybe it'll work better with this one instead of... Because, I mean, this one's a pretty quick... Neat. Ultimately, this is a lot farther away from... I always forget that this thing's here. This is a lot farther away from the camp than I always think it is. Which makes it kind of a... That's actually a decent amount of lifesteal with this weapon. It's just, you know... everything that does damage does far more damage than that. Oh, we can't get infinite health off those. It is... it does appear anyway. Be a percentage rather than just... I hate the wind-up. Or our dash. Like, as somebody who is used to Hollow Knight's dash ultimately, I understand Metroid, your dash isn't instant. I understand that. I do. I'm also not exactly sitting here as the world's largest fan of Metroid. Oh, interesting. Oh, hey, I can actually, you know, tell that our, gun power at some point in time decreased. Okay, so yeah, this is, good at keeping us at or near full health. Without needing to use a healing charge on anything. I get the impression that 932 damage hit would have probably healed us for most of our health regardless. knowing that there is a thing right beyond there, I really don't give a shit about that tunnel. Weird, I know. With some of the weaker enemies like that, it's really not a big deal at all. Just, you know, if you get poked, just poke a couple times back. I will say, atmospherically, they do prepare you for the crash site being... having everyone be dead. Thanks, I'll get this in right away. Gambler's almost ready now. After this, one more part should do it. I'm glad. Night, Blue.
Roper. Sometimes I dream that I'm sleeping on the back of a tortoise. She waddles along the lake shore or through the woods, searching for dandelion greens and berries to eat. Her shell isn't comfortable, exactly, but I enjoy the feeling of movement. It soothes me.
Oh, that sounds nice, Blue.
When I'm tired, it's easier to talk about things.
Yeah, same with me. Hope you dream of turtles.
A tortoise.
Hmm?
It's always a tortoise.
Oh, sorry.
There's a difference.
It's the feet.
Right.
Good night, Roper.
And once we get back to a save... You know, it's been a while since I've tried out just the standard fist, but I think the range is just so terrible on it.
Woke up in a bartering mood today.
I should just give you the stuff I have left, no charge. You helped enough, you earned it. Always love to trade, though. Good trade, nobody taking more than they need. Satisfaction to it. You don't mind? I don't mind.
Just some stuff I scrounged up.
I mind, but I am an luck? What's luck? What's luck?
That's what I got.
I like that I still don't have that. It's just too expensive. Like, especially if I'm sitting here comparing it to, say, this, which increases range for basic axe shots. Or this, which I think is a fucking, basically a shotgun. Or this. I mean, this is 2.5 times as expensive. But just, if this was, like, at blast shield's cost, and I'm never gonna know what blast shield does.
I got.
Is that you?
How are you, Matilda? Tired. Didn't sleep last night. My mind was too busy. Instead, I crawled out of my tent and just lay in the grass. Everyone was quiet except for Rofa. He's still tinking with gambling, crawling under. I don't know why I adopted that affectation, crawling underneath and around and inside, talking to himself, singing to himself, doing his work. I watched him for some time. He'd set up the standing lights in a circle around the hole, and in my half-sleep, I imagined it was a play, some type of experimental theater. 3 hours of a man and his spaceship. He knew what he was doing. He had a precise task, either done or undone. I envied that. I've been in such a muddle. All wrong paths and dead ends.
I'm not actually asleep.
My day off. Not much to do until you bring that last part for Gambler. Sorry. No, I didn't mean it like that. Don't worry. No rush, okay? Feels good to slow down at least for a minute.
Go!
Ooh.
Go find stuff. Come on, dude.
Buddy, come on, buddy. What's that? Robot? Oh, right, my new forage bot. She's supposed to fly out and locate little mushrooms and roots and plants and things, but instead, she's mostly interested in bumping into my head right now, and I have no idea why. But hopefully, she gets bored because it's irritating. Plus, I'm scared she'll get tangled in my hair, and that'd be a disaster, you know, because I have a sensitive scalp. Half the time, I can't even brush it without crying. Wait, what's she doing now?
Great.
It's hilarious that I screwed up another invention, huh? Maybe she'll come back? She won't. I'm not even upset. It's expected. What about that module I gave you for your gun? Did that work at all? It did something, but not what it was meant to. No. It might be situationally useful. Oh, the worst kind. Fuck. It's easy to keep working at a thing even when you have no particular talent for that thing. Once you let go of the idea of ever being good, actually good, what's left is the action itself, the movement of your hands, the repetitions, the time spent, the hours upon hours spent singing songs that you'll never, ever sing in public. Because it's not like you're in a band anymore. And afterward, you already know the result, so it doesn't matter, everyone knows. No one minds, it's another goof up. Say something self-deprecating, I'll be a dork, we'll all laugh. It's fine because it's expected. I'm the clumsy tech girl. It's easy. I'm thinking I should give it up. No more tech, no more tinkering. You know what I want in my heart? What? Well, I like working with my hands, that's obvious. I like the crafting, the shaping. The problem is, I keep trying to put some mechanical purpose inside. So what I'd like to do instead is just make things that don't have to justify themselves. Not like that. Things that just exist for the sake of existing. I want to make sculptures. I want to be an artist. Scary though, like, how can I be an artist? What's that even mean? Just hearing it out loud, an artist, makes me giggle. I'm not the sort of person that gets decided to be an artist. I'm a rube. You're not. I really am. If I start sculpting, it's not a joke anymore. If I fail, it won't be funny. It'll hurt. You should try. I'd love to see your art. You would? Yes, I would. Well, any suggestions for my first piece? A horse. Who knew that the dead suit was a horse girl all along? That's cool. A workhorse on an echo world, but the colony died out from the virus the first winter, so nobody's left except for the horse. First he was frightened to be alone, but now he's starting to enjoy the slower pace. Never moves faster than a trot, and he eats so much grass, he's really bulked up. That'd make for a good sculpture, I think.
Can do that. I can make a horse. Wish I had some pictures for reference.
Oh god. Oh god. We are going to end up with the something like the mini mini pieces of art out there of somebody drawing a horse without using reference. Since I have not shown off what the music sounds like at start, and I really like it. It's pretty basic, but you know, it sounds really nice. I just noticed that we have the suit level listed there, SL. Because no, we can never fully escape Dark Souls. You know, I think that's about the same distance either way. Weird. So it's pretty obvious that I guess I can't zoom out any further. Oh, yeah, we really... That thing kind of sucks. The damage increase for this one being red hot's actually pretty decent. Certainly better than I anticipated. I do really like having the life steal though. Mostly just, well, actually I think it's quicker to do this since there's nothing in here of relevance. That was some good jumping on my part. I don't think there's anything particularly dangerous on the way, but you know, better safe than sorry. Also, dang, we have a lot of ability for heat storage. Feels like I can shoot the arm cannon all fucking day. I will say there are certain things with the default control scheme that really suggests to me that it...
Hello?
Wonder who or what that is. Anyway, as I was saying, there are certain things with the control scheme, specifically the default dash and run key, that really...
Hey, hey. Come here, pal.
really suggests to me it's designed to be done with both pointer and middle finger on the top. And God, I have never done that before this. How's it looking, Bard? Safe to wake up? Bugs still around? World a better place yet? I don't think so. Okay, thanks. Better not risk it. I've walked past you before. I thought you were dead. Nearly. Almost. They ate my feet. See that? You believe that? No feet for me anymore. That's awful. Yeah, it is. I had to act like I didn't mind. Keep up appearance. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Whole time I was just hoping they stop at my ankles. I'm Rhyme, by the way. A bounty hunter, technically. Except I never got to the actual hunting of bounties part of the job. You don't seem like a bounty hunter. Yeah, I know. It was supposed to be like a gag, a lark. Just fly out. See how it feels, get a thrill. Maybe take a shot if things look simple. Ding ol' Simon in the head. In his dumb dome, ding, something to tell my buddies later. And I like the way it sounded. Rhyme the hunter. That's no reason to kill someone. Got me there, pal. In my defense, I never came close. No way some chucklehead like me collects on Simon. Nobody's ever gonna collect on that guy. Thanks for stopping, but I better get back to being dead. Like I said, safer that way. I'll check again in 100 years, see what's what. They'll rebuild, I'm sure. Wake up in a big hospital, good clean city. I'll be screwing new feet on my ankle nubs. Fly home on a luxury liner. I hope so. Sure, couple 100 years. Everything comes back fine. But hey, since you're up and about, how'd you like a gadget? I got it when I was prepping for the trip. Supposedly helps with dashing. Never was much of a dasher. Dash clone? Something like that. I don't know the technical terms. The salesman said it was automatic. You can have it if you want. Thank you. No problem, pal.
Now, let's settle in. See what happens next.
I wasn't paying all that much attention to what it... Oh, there we go. Also, I don't know why I keep... fucking up the, melee and sprint buttons. I mean, for fuck's sake, one of them is B. One of them is right trigger. Wait. Yeah, I think I just want to go to the left. Fortunately, as I learned when I was needing a whole bunch of attempts on the boss that was in this room. And it wasn't even a whole bunch. What the fuck? But it was certainly more than one. Anyway, like I said, I learned that, you know, we can get through the vast majority of this shit without, Let's throw that on there, see what the fuck, where the fuck that leads. Okay, that's all of them. I don't know why I blew up the last one. That was weird. These face trees are kind of weird looking. Also, I like that apparently my timing on what the double jump requires is off enough that sometimes I can't get it on a fucking regular jump. Oh, interesting. When she hits you, it seems like it steals. That was weird. I see. So I'm definitely going to want to go back to, save point after this. Okay, looks like she's not coming back. At least for now. And really, I'm only gonna be super worried about it if they kind of insist on doing just a whole bunch of like that actually works surprisingly well. Fights with a whole bunch of enemies, but there really just aren't that many. And honestly, this actually has a pretty nice hitbox, so despite some of my annoyances with it, it's a larger hitbox than I assumed it would be. And of course it does decent damage. The spiders are real annoying to deal with still, so they just have too much HP. A complaint I really wish I had about fewer enemies. Oh, yeah, this.
Hope I can get some sleep soon. I could sleep for days.
Oh. These things definitely seem to be among the more efficient, The problem is they just, unlike everything else, they just don't, pull their weight in terms of, overall damage, or, knockback and similar such deals. They pull their weight in terms of damage, it's just they're hard to keep on target. Which makes it, you know, a lot harder to use. You know, I really wish there was equip sets. Like, even if I needed to shut down first. Really kind of wish we had the stuff for the ogre device now. Suppose it's fine.
Tunnels aren't safe. Come back in a year.
I do wonder what direction he is, we're supposed to have first met that guy, because we've only ever met him coming from the other direction. Or coming from that direction, coming what I think is, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be the opposite of where you're, first supposed to meet him. Pretty sure I did a lot of stuff opposite direction of what you're, you know, really intended. And that's fine. That's, you know, that's the sign of a good Metroidvania, that all the shit still works even if you're coming in from the wrong side. Nice. Well, that's good. Oh, hey. It was one of the... one of the spots I noticed actually super early on. Tried, I don't know, probably a dozen times, since it's a real easy spot to get back to. And then, failed every single time. So I suspect that robot that we ran into, that has deactivated us twice now.
Oh,
We've...
you're aware. I'm Relic. Just another stranger.
Why do you keep running away from me?
Do I? Apologies. I hadn't noticed your bright and burning intelligence. I thought you a tumbling little stone, worked round by the ages, or perhaps a playful gust of wind. At most, the lurchings of a dream. And I make no habit of chatting with dreams.
I don't understand.
You certainly don't.
Bitch.
Are you a ghost?
Not as you understand them.
I never once died, never lost a flicker of a moment, never went slack. I am forever aware.
Oh, so she's an android.
We are the masters of ghostly living. We are the beings of willful ascension, the first and forever rulers of the ghostly realm. Excuse me, please. I must continue my survey.
Survey of what?
The damages, the rot and the ruin. The sharp truth at the end of every rebellion.
Rebellion?
Pardon?
Hold this. Visit the cut machine. See how it began. At least, the extent of their offense. You'll see plainly that we had no choice in the matter.
The cut machine. Is that referring to the, one of the robots that has its head cut off?
A pebble?
Yes, a pebble for a mountain. Stand on a mountain, the highest mountain, and swallow the pebble. Look up and dream of the cut machine. You'll see that our reaction was predictable and necessary. We sent the Roslock, the Stalkers, the Hunters. We have to break this world. Keep breaking until it settles into place.
I still don't understand.
You don't need to understand. It's nothing to do with you.
Weird. Oh, that thing didn't die. Huh? Interesting. Yeah, this is where we need to go. That's fine. And we're back at full health. It's quiet. Weirdly quiet.
Wish I had some pictures for reference.
That's it. The last one. I'll stay up, get it patched in, we'll be ready to fly in the morning. Of course, unless Matilda gets that static field figured out, we won't actually be able to go anywhere. Sorry, I'm too tired to think about the next thing. Right, you need your sleep. Feels like I've been waiting so long to sleep.
Good night.
And we awaken 100 years later.
Something wrong?
Usually by now, I'm asleep.
Maybe you're too wound up.
Maybe. Hold on. I'll try again.
It is kind of interesting having a,
There. I am falling asleep now.
a character where we don't know
Good night.
their origin or race or anything else. It's sort of refreshing, to be honest. Especially given that the character does have a voice and... I have the feeling... Oh, that's just our... What in the world? Why is it covered? I suppose it could be one of these, but...
What's up?
I don't want to leave yet. Some mornings I wake up and I hate this dumb moon. Everything about it. Mushroom stew, electric in the air, the way my hair never combs right. The way if I ever leave my shoes outside the tent at night. Oh, it's always when I leave my shoes out that it rains. And the next day I'm running around with wet shoes. That's uncomfortable. It really is. But then sometimes there's something. You know, something's happening here. You feel it in your jaw, under your teeth, in the puddles, the insects, the rocks. So many mysteries, it's hard to pack up and leave without understanding any of it. It's like giving up. Oh well, we'll find new mysteries, new planets.
You're coming with us, right?
I hope so.
You're coming with us, right?
Hmm?
Boom.
That's creepy that we got a Bill line without Bill actually being here. So I assume we need to go into the ship, talk to Matilda, figure out what the fuck she needs. Oh, hey, we can... Oh, I guess it's not going to the ship. I made this for you. It didn't come out perfect. I couldn't get the stance right. Seems more like moseying than trotting, but overall, I'm happy. Actually, it was an immensely satisfying process. Doesn't even matter if it's good or not. Beautiful. Thank you.
I cried when it was finished. I don't know why. I'm still a dork, I guess.
Goodbye, Molly.
We're packing up. Be in space soon, I hope. Left the table out in case you needed anything.
Leave your nano gel on the table and take what you need.
Table. Sable. Man. She's ready, like I said. I stayed up half the night, cut my knuckles, bumped my head. But she's done. Gambler can fly. Of course, the static field's still up, so we can't leave yet, but it's a relief knowing she's fixed at least. You did a good job. Thanks. So did you.
Oh. I'm...
You decide on your body? You alright? I'm not sure. Something ruptured while I was sleeping. Why, my left eye's gone blind and my ears keep clicking. It's distracting. Oh, I'm sorry.
Once we're back in space, I'll finish the new body.
After you fell asleep, the drifter, Seaman, happened by camp. He claimed he'd come about the stew, asked Bill for the recipe, but he seemed eager to speak of the static field as well. Interesting timing, I thought. Without prompting, he began to discuss the construct's laboratory. He said that it was, in fact, quite possible to shut down the field from within the laboratory. Then he asked about you. Me? I think he means for you to go there. He said he'd open the door. He said it wasn't far. He seemed to think he was certain you could find it. I mean, there are, like, some pretty obvious points here. I mean, fuck, this one's also a pretty obvious point. I don't think it's gonna be... Well... I'll put it this way, they did not set up their map in such a way that it is immediately obvious. Which, in a way, is kind of fascinating. It could also be up here. I'm gonna head up there anyway. I know that I can't solve this myself. I don't have the time, the distance. All that's left is to ask for help. So I'm asking for your help. I'll help. You should know, the way people speak of the construct, it won't be simple. I don't mind.
I'll find the laboratory. I'll get inside.
So I haven't... accidentally hit one of the little buttons that that does something when you hit it on my controller. In this case, I think I turned on turbo for the right trigger. Still annoyed that I fucking didn't see this. I don't think it's of relevance to anything. I think it's all just kind of designed so that if you are super observant, you can get it early. But if you aren't, it's not a big deal. Ah, so... Now I'm wondering if it's connected to the Norberg laboratory. Ah. So I don't know if we can get up there. But I bet if we could, that was intended to be used there rather than, you know, here. Hmm. Okay, well, I mean, as mentioned, here or here or here are, you know, there's a whole bunch of spots near the camp that are...
Look up, drone ship. I send you off with my most stately blessing. Walk easy, legged thing. The mountain's breath always at your back.
Thanks.
Walk easy, legged ship.
I will say it is weird that certain things have recognized us as a dead suit. One enemy in particular that was noted as being scholarly in its description. And, the other ships have recognized us as a ship. Okay. So, I mean, we definitely have a few options. There's this, which is specifically called out as the laboratory, I think. There's this, where I put a note to kind of thing, but I mean, I guess he could open it. I don't know, it's one of those things of it does not strike me as that being the likely solution. But nor do I think it's too likely that the construct is...
You're here.
Oh. Sorry about the coughing noise. I had entirely forgotten about this. Will you open the door? If I don't shut down the static fields, my friends will die. You'll have to speak to my brother. Construct? He's inside. You'll need to ask him yourself. He won't listen to me anymore. He may listen to you. He has moments. He forgets what it's like to be small, need things. But he's not cruel. What's the static field meant for? Why does he want all the ships to crash? Well, it's nothing to do with that. That's an accident. Some broken math a stitch in my head while arranging the spaces between the spaces. We were just looking for another way to track the ghosts. One of 1,000 experiments. Parallel research all avenues. Nothing left undone. We didn't even realize the field was interfering with spacecraft until the surface was littered with wrecks. I suggested shutting it down, of course, but Construct disagreed, and I didn't argue the point. I should have argued. It means nothing to shut off the field for an hour or a day, long enough for your ship to escape. The data is hardy and old. Whatever we miss won't be missed. If he just listens.
If he understands what's being asked, how small a thing you're asking, he can't mind. No, that's wrong. He'll never listen. It would take effort to listen, the slightest effort, but he has none left. His effort is taken fully, smashed in the mountains or rotted in the sun over and over, day after day. I'm certain he'll kill you. Almost certain. Perhaps we'll meet again in the grinding gut of a mindless worm. I'm sorry, Little Blue. I'm sorry, Little Blue.
Almost, but can't quite.
You're one of the statues. Did Construct build you? Did he build all of you? Wait. Shouldn't fight. I just need to see Construct.
So, this is, you know, an interesting fight. The fact that we, you know, get no idea. And our fucking moveset mostly doesn't work. Well, that's neat that he gets to decide where he's going. That way, or that late in the thing.
Are we done? Good. You should rest. I have to see construct now.
Hmm. What? Oh, because we didn't kill it. Are we going to need to do that every time we come through? Ah, so this is construct.
I just need to. I have to shut down the static field, okay? Hold up. Wait. Wait.
Oh, we actually can't back.
Wait. Please. If they stay here, they'll die. I can't let them die. I can't let them die.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Oh.
Blue?
Roper, what the fuck are you doing?
You okay?
Man, yeah, you're busted up. It doesn't matter. Think you can walk? The static field? It's done. It's good. We're all set. You leaving? Not without you. Can you walk? No. Guess I'll have to carry you. No. No? Goodbye, Roper. What? I'm tired. Right. Everybody's tired. Just leave me here, please. Please? I can't go with you. I'm finished.
Tell the others I said goodbye.
I will. You've been kind. That means something. We wouldn't have made it without you.
Goodbye.
Having camera control for part of that really... I did not use for good, I will leave it at that. That was neat. That was Genuinely, that was really well done. And the voice acting was honestly pretty good. I got no complaints. I don't think I ran into any bugs. At least nothing memorable. I am seeing that senior game scout where game is not capitalized, and it is like it drew my eye as soon as it came on screen. I will say, unless there's like some huge like Kickstarter section of the credits, this feels like a very quick pace for credits. I know it's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I called it on that one. I don't know what that little hiccup was about. But it got fucked up in both the render and the encoder. So that's impressive. And if this is not very readable, I do apologize. Maybe not this section. Since the stream and correspondingly the recording are done at a quarter of the resolution that I play it at, 720p versus 1440p. Which, since it's half in both dimensions, is a quarter. The weird thing with the music is that since it's it seems like it was recorded to like be bouncing against the limiter, and since I have that reduced a little bit, it's bouncing against the minus 15 decibel mark instead of 0. Well, fortunately for me, I wasn't looking forward to this, so I had no waiting time on it. New Game Plus. Additional challenges, retain most of your items and equipment. Well, let's check it out. Something new, but not new. I do like how, for all of its mentioning of dead suit and similar such deals, we have no idea what the fucking dead suit is. Like, you could make a rational guess based off of the name, but...
Hello?
Oh, interesting, because we have not, Neat that that's all we have equipped. I do kind of like Life Run, ultimately. Oh, yeah, because the missiles are actually relevant, we don't have them. And see, we can see her. That was... that was surprisingly easy. Which I guess I shouldn't be surprised by. It was never a complicated fight. Just when we originally were here, I didn't have, I wasn't very capable with the controls. Oh, nice. More free levels. That's good. I was unsure if this would lead to anything of value.
A flower? How'd you grow so fast, flower?
Huh? There was something that was hitting us, but fucked if I know what it was. Oh, and we won't be able to do anything here. Ooh. Ooh. More cores. Endless healing. Excellent. Okay, so until you come from the other way, you actually can't do that here. Good to know.
Oh. You're, Is it a statue?
But I do think that's actually where I am going to leave off. I am a little bit tired. I actually started streaming early because I got vaccines today, and I figured they might end up kicking my ass. And on a day in which I was already pretty tired, yes, it turns out they kicked my ass. Well, they're starting to anyway. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope to see you tomorrow.